Hi guys, it's Daisy. Welcome to this vlog. I'm here at the storefront. It is a quiet morning. It's actually a really nice day outside, but I'm here in the shop and it's a couple of hours before opening. Laura's here behind me. Hi, Laura. I thought I would do a vlog. It's been a little while, and I thought I would just do a little vlog and share some of the changes that we've made, some of the shop updates that we've made in our storefront over the last few weeks here at Yoseka. There's been a lot of little tweaks here and there, and I'm excited to show you all. But first, I wanted to share a little bit about our shop. If you haven't been to our shop, here it is behind me. And we always talk about this tester table here. So I wanted to take a second to just share our thoughts on the tester table and like why the tester table is so important to us here at Yoseka. Here, I'll move it behind me. So here at Yoseka, we have this big tester table with all of these pens and notebooks for everybody to try out when they first come to the shop. And it's something that is very special, I think, and very important to our vision of having a stationery shop. So our team works really hard to maintain all of the testers, to keep them clean, to keep them tidy, and then also the fact that everything on the table in our shop is a tester, and all of the items that you see are available for customers and visitors of the shop to come try out. So that is something so important to our team, and it helps us to explain stationery, explain, why stationery is so personal, why you really have to try something and see for yourself which one is best for your life, for how you use it. And that's kind of like what our vision is for stationery. And that's how we try to accomplish our mission of bringing people closer to stationery here at Yoseka. All year long, though, we have been trying to make certain changes that allow us to stay here in the shop with the customer and not have to break up our conversation by running to our back room to grab the new pen that the customer wants. So that's something that we've been trying to play with the balance of all year long. So we want to be able to maintain the all of the presence of all of these testers in our shop, while also keeping our team members from having to make a zillion trips back and forth to the storage room, which ultimately is it can be very exhausting at the end of a busy weekend day, for example. And it can also really detract from an interaction with a customer or somebody who has come a long way to try certain things out if we have to keep on running to the back room to check on things, and it kind of just slows things down overall in the store. So we've been making changes all year long to try and reduce the time that customers are waiting for us in store, so we can help more people out and just be staying more present in the conversations that we have here in store. So yeah, today's vlog is just going to be looking at some of the changes that will hopefully help us improve our interaction and our experience here at Yoseka, while continuing to help us bring people closer to stationery. I caught Laura in the middle of a project here with our Kawekos in store.
So what we're doing is we're just moving all the color options to these little containers so that they're easier to bring out and show you guys the colors that we have in stock. So hopefully this will happen with all of our fountain pens and make the process a lot smoother to try and find you the right pen.
Yay! That's such a good idea. Wait, so where are we gonna put those?
We're just gonna keep them behind the counter. So whenever you want to see more options, just ask us and we'll we'll bring these little.
Oh, okay. Because typically we have to run to the back every time somebody wants a Kaweko, and we have to get all the colors out to show everybody, and then we end up having to put the colors back. So on like a Saturday, it's a lot. It's a lot to do on a Saturday when there's like a line forming and customers waiting. I like this.
So hopefully this will help. You know, all labeled by nib size. Very easily pick out the color you want.
Okay, I'm excited. Everybody's very busy working and I'm filming this vlog. Here, I'll show you what everyone's doing. Hi. Evelyn, hi. What are you doing?
I am restocking the storefront, so I'm taking things that we brought from the warehouse and putting them up on the shelf.
Oh, those are the new surprise calendars that we thought we couldn't get, but we ended up being able to get them.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting!
Yeah, so we're very pumped to have them in the store. Yes, put some more out. Thank you. Victoria, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
What are you doing?
I am putting away our local pickups, so when customers come in, we can just sort them out for them.
Nice. Actually, this is another change that we made this year. We moved all of our local pickups from the back room to the front so that we can easily access the local pickups without having to walk to the back to grab somebody's local pickup. And I mean, I think we're still figuring out the kinks. We still have to end up walking all the way from like the back where we usually are to the front for the local pickups, but it's still, I think it's better that it's out here, but it's just something that we're trying, and you know, hopefully we'll figure out a very streamlined way to do local pickups, but that comes to mind as one of the other changes that were made this year. So one of our changes that we made to the store was that we started to actually bring out the bottles of ink. So we have all of our inks here, and we actually have the open bottle of ink here, which we've always had for everybody to swatch out, but either behind it or sometimes like under it in some cases. We now have the new bottle of ink that people can just grab. So that is something that's like a work in progress. These are the Iroshizukus and the Kobes. A bunch of sailors up here.
So these are all of the testers, and we've gone through them. So there's one of each size. It's all organized here, so it should be much easier to find them now. They're roughly arranged the same as they are on the tray. So by price range. So yeah, hopefully this will be a lot easier for everyone to find their tester. And yeah, we'll see how that works out.
That looks so good.
And we just have to finish labeling the brands here. And then we're gonna make sure to have the nib size clearly on the pen so that it's easier to find as well.
Cool.
Because we're gonna be having them also behind the counter like I showed earlier. We don't know if this is permanent yet, but yeah, some color options for now in this jar. Some berries.
I like the look of these clear acrylic things.
They look really nice.
Up until now, we've had these jars everywhere in the store.
And they're
like,
pretty heavy too.
Yeah, the jars have been in the drawers, and yeah, but these are nice. They're like acrylic, square, little, I don't know, pen stands. This is our notebook section. And we've also made some changes here. So we actually have been doing this like big overhaul of our displays by adding all these, we're calling them like product cards, which have information. Like this one has information on the MD notebooks here. These are some of our favorite notebooks, and it just has like the entire collection of MD notebooks. And then we'll have like our whole collection of Clade notebooks and our whole collection of Hobonichi notebooks. And it has information about pricing, and it has information about like what variants they come in and the sizes that they come in. So our goal is to add these throughout the store. I think a lot of the notebooks have them now. And here's Restology. We hope that these cards will make it easier on our staff to restock things, first of all, so that we can keep things in stock on the shelves, but also for people who come to the store to figure out pricing and just information on like different things that are available for like different sizes that the notebook come in and stuff like that. And I'm loving the look of this display actually. These are like our pocket memo pads. This is so satisfying. Pocket notebooks. They look so good.
Hadn't been used in a while, so they were all dry on the
Wow.
inside. And we just clean them up, you know, refreshing our testers.
They look brand new.
Yeah. Luckily, the back super easy to clean. This took no time at all.
But I've actually never opened it
Yeah,
like
'cause
this.
you can open it fully. You can same with the diamond.
I'm honestly very scared to disassemble any Twisby.
Yeah, the entire just nib part comes off like this, and you can clean the inside.
Wow. Thanks, Laura. You're doing so much today.
We're refreshing everything.
Refreshing
Super
everything.
exciting.
Okay, it's 12:59. It's almost that time. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Oh, and someone's waiting for us to open, I think. Hey, we're open. Hi. Okay guys, that concludes this vlog. I hope you enjoyed following me around the shop for a bit and following the team members, seeing some of the new shop updates that we've been making these past few weeks. If you come to the shop, you might experience these for yourselves. And like always, we are always open to feedback, so let us know what you think if you do make it in the shop and you experience any of the product cards or are able to find one of the ink bottles or not able to find one of the ink bottles. Be sure to let us know, and thank you all so much for watching and following along this video. Bye!